Hey internet, it's your favorite it girl Candace, and today we're going to be discussing Ariana Grande's style evolution through her eras. So, as you guys know, Eternal Sunshine Deluxe just came out, Brighter Days. It's fucking incredible. It's really a sad deluxe, but yeah. So she just released like the short film and the deluxe for Eternal Sunshine. And it just got me thinking, because a lot of people were saying this is going to be like the end of Ariana Grande's like music, or like at least the last like music like we'll get like album or video or whatever, because she wants to focus on acting more. So it just got me thinking. I'm like, I want to talk about her style evolution, because people say like Ariana Grande looks so different now, which she does, but like we're not going to say or deny it. Like, she does look different than she did when she was 16, like duh. But let's talk about it, because Ariana Grande has been a style icon. Like, literally, she's been a style icon. Like, there's, when Ariana Grande wore something in 2016, you wore it. Like, let's not, okay? So I'm gonna start with going through just her albums and talking about her different looks, and I guess we could like rank them. I don't fucking know. We could talk about this is kind of becoming a drama fashion channel. So I'm trying to mix in like the stuff with, you know, Wicked and Ethan and all of those things, and also her past relationships into this. So if you want to also learn about, you know, Ariana Grande's controversies throughout the years, then you can watch this video. So I have like on my laptop just literally like this shit in order. So first is yours truly. This is, can you see this? I don't know if you can see it. I'll probably have to edit it in, but if you could see it, that would be really cool. I don't know. First, we start off with yours truly, and this was like her Audrey Hepburn era. She was just, because she was still in Disney, like she was like just being a sweet girl. She was still kind of playing the cat role like in real life, and so that's something I kind of noticed about Ariana Grande. I think she's the type of girl where she's like, I think she knows who she is, obviously, but I think she's the type of girl where she's just like a sponge when it comes to being around like people. Like, her friend's British, now she's gonna talk British. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like one of those people, and she kind of sucks into people's personalities. So like, a Sweetener era, she was dating Big Sean. She made her fucking rap album. So you know what I mean? Like, she's one of those girls. And I feel like, again, I don't know the girl, but I'm just saying this because I know people like this in real life, and you probably do too. I don't think she's ever like insecure or anything, but like I definitely think she had like a shaky sense of self. Again, being like a Disney star and having to play this character all the time, you kind of, and doing that so young, I think that could fuck with your brain and make you not really be able to separate yourself from the character that you're playing. So like, I feel like when she performs and things like that, it gets a little mixy. Say, we can see it with her playing Glinda. She made that her whole life for this whole past 4 years. So I'm not really too far off, I don't think. But yeah, so it was a lot of bows, the iconic macaron dress. Like, I don't know how old I was here. Apparently 2014 was like 10 years ago. I was like 8, so like I was like 8. I was like 8 years old. So she just was a cutie patootie back then, okay? She couldn't really wear like anything sexy or anything. This was her debut album. She had to play it safe, still kind of catering to Disney. But it was a cute era, and low-key one of my favorite eras, because I love Audrey Hepburn so much, and I love like classy like 1950s like style and things like that. So I don't know, I love that. So this era is definitely one of my favorite fashion eras of hers. 10 out of 10 era. Like, music was good, music always good. Then we have My Everything. I was not there for this. I don't remember this album. I don't remember any iconic things she wore besides this, the Problem video with Iggy. And also the video she did, what's that song? Wait, that's not the same song. I'm low-key a fake Ariana fan. I low-key just got into her for Eternal Sunshine. Like, don't hate me. I was 8 years old back then. I couldn't stand her then. I didn't know, I couldn't, I was too young. Yeah, she was just, you know, she's still playing it safe with her style, you know. She was giving us a little sex appeal, but it wasn't too much. It wasn't too much. Then we get into Dangerous Woman. So this is like her, like, her Miley era Wrecking Ball. Like, I forgot who she was dating at the time. I low-key only followed Ariana after God Is a Woman. Like, that's when I started following her, but I don't know who she was dating at this time. but she was a bad bitch. Like, Dangerous Woman, like, the bunny ears. Tell me everyone didn't want to do that. Like, she is just the queen of, like, sexy cute. I don't know how to explain. But yeah, this era, oh, I guess that's the only looks I had. Again, I just don't remember. I was too young to remember this. But, like, I don't know. I feel like that was the time. It was the time. Maybe I should have got, like, an article for this. Okay, so Thank You Next. This is an era that can only be described, like, you just had to be there. You literally just had to be there. Like, you don't understand how big Thank You Next was, bro. Like, it was like the fucking song. And do y'all remember when Princess Nokia was like, this sounds familiar, huh? That sounds a lot like my song. Let's talk about but yeah. So Thank You Next is when we started getting the, oh wait, no, wait, was this Sweetener? Wait, did Sweetener become before Thank You Next? I have no idea, y'all. Wait. Hold up. We gonna look this up together. Ariana Grande. Also, if you thought you were getting like an in-depth like video essay or something, you came to the wrong channel. I'm literally winging it. Like, this is literally me freestyling right now. Okay, 2019. Okay, yeah, so Sweetener, okay, yeah. So after that is Sweetener era. She's dating Big Sean, so she's getting into more like urban streetwear. And everybody wore this look, bro. Everyone's mother, everybody's grandmother, everybody's sister. Everybody wore the fucking big sweater and the fucking boots. I wore it. Okay, I didn't wear it, but everybody was doing it. And as you can see here, this is when the ponytail started to get a little higher, okay? Because if you look here, it was more of a half up, half down in yours truly. And then over the years, it started to get a little higher. Okay, you see that, right? She even had an era where she had her hair down, but here the ponytail started to get higher. This era was really cute. This is 2018. 2018 was an interesting time for fashion. Really interesting. I don't really like to talk about 2018, but people were saying like on TikTok 2018, 2019 was like our 80s. Which I get what they're saying. Like, we had the checkerboard print and we were wearing like neon colors. Like, I don't know if you guys remember on TikTok, like 2019 TikTok. Again, it was a lot of urban streetwear fashion, and even Ariana Grande participated in it. But this is like every time I think of like what's the Ariana Grande look, I think of the oversized hoodie and the boots and the ponytail. Like, it's just, that's the look I associate with her, and I'm sorry that I'm never going to forget that because it was just such a moment. And again, I don't think Ariana Grande does this purposely, but she gives off the vibe, like, especially with the hoodie look, like, I'm so small. I feel like she be doing that type pick me shit sometimes. Like, especially being Glinda. We're gonna get into that because I have a lot of opinions about this new era. Okay, and then Thank You Next came, and then the ponytail reached full height. The ponytail is literally just in the middle of her head. Like, it's not down here, it's not up here, it's not there, it's all the way up here. So, according to Ariana, this was like a very dark time for her. I think, is this the time, around the time Mac Miller died? What? And also that thing with like, there was like a terrorist attack at one of her shows. Again, I'm not really an Ariana Grande fan. I really am just getting into her, and I just wanted to talk about her style because I've always loved her fashion. And yeah, wait, hold on, when did Mac? 2018 Sweetener. Yeah, so this is after he died. So I want to talk about this era really quick. I want to highlight Thank You Next, because she was a bad bitch here. Okay, I think this is the Ariana everybody thinks of. You know, this is the Ariana I always think of, but I know this is the one everyone else thinks of. So I guess people were probably wondering, Ariana Grande saying this was such a dark moment of her life. I don't think she was overweight, but she's obviously has more flesh here. That's why people were saying she looks smaller now. And she was tan. This is when she was super tan, bunch of fillers, heavy makeup, ponytail reaching full height, peak of her career. Let's really talk about it. Sweetener was also peak because God, it was woman. But Thank You Next was like just blown out the water. That year, only rap was fucking trending, and somehow I don't know if she made number one, but she was definitely like topping charts at a time where pop wasn't even popping. So that's like an incredible thing to do. So I get it that this was peak, but I totally understand Ariana Grande when she says this was a dark time for her, because when you're in like a dark place like that and you're like a fashion person, you tend to dress up like way more. Because I had my era like this, and I even did a ponytail too. It was a very dark time, and you kind of just try to hide all the pain with makeup and stuff. And especially if you're insecure, you just try to do like anything to feel beautiful. Like every girl has the phase where they wear lashes every single day because they feel like it's the only way you look pretty. Like, don't tell me you didn't do it. You know what I'm talking about. So I feel like it's just the equivalent to that, and I don't know, it just reminds me that Ari's human too, and like you never know what someone's going through, you know, just based off their appearance. Like I could be like terminally ill and you wouldn't know and you wouldn't think because I dress up nice. But again, yeah, you never know what somebody's going through. Thank You Next. I didn't really like the looks at this time because it was just too over the top. And like I said, it's probably compensating for, you know, trauma. And also she was just full on Black Ariana here, which I love Black Ariana. Don't get twisted. I love Kiyomi. Get your ass in here, girl. Get your ass in here, girl. I love Kiyomi, bro. I love Kiyomi, but she was definitely, Ariana Grande would be fucking lying if she said she wasn't culture appropriating, but you know, she would be fucking lying if she wasn't, you know, dipping into black culture. Again, her album was charting at a time where only rap was charting, so she can't deny that she was trying to be a little black. Come on. And then I don't know what shifted in the air. I guess COVID shifted and she stopped tanning. She took out, I think she took out her fillers. She still had the weight on her. That was the difference. So she took out the fillers, took down the ponytail. This is the Voice era. And Positions, because Positions was COVID. So I'm not counting like her album looks because I want to talk about like more of her like everyday street like wear looks. I know this is not everyday because this is the Voice, but like, you know what I'm talking about. Like not for a performance, not for a music video, because that's not her actual personal style. This is more of like her actual personal style. So the Voice era was kind of peak. Again, she just looks, we're not getting to that yet. She just looks to me like so much like healthier and happier, and her style was just so cute and chic. And I want to talk about like, I love like different influences on her fashion. So like, and yours truly, it was like more 1950s, more like Audrey Hepburn. Dangerous Woman, I don't really know what decade that's kind of inspired by, but you could kind of reach and say Thank You Next is Sweetener is kind of 80s vibes because she wore like a lot of oversized things and like big colors and things like that. And then The Voice, I feel like was very like Y2K type. And if you know like the different KB archetypes, like she's fully leaning into her gamine essence, and like that's why all these outfits fit her body so well, because they all have like that yang sharpness to them. Even her hairstyles, even though she's still doing like ponytails and stuff. And also she's also like, what's it called, she's harmonized with her color story, her color palette here. So this era was just really peak. The only reason she looks, oh my god, it was so dumb and weird. People were saying she looks Asian. I know why they're saying that, because she just looks paler or something, and maybe if she had like darker lashes or something, it wouldn't look that way. But she looks like herself. Like, you guys are dragging it a little bit. But yeah, this era was kind of peak. I love all the different influences. I don't know who the fuck her stylist was, but I like that they were just very simple looks, and then had like a little shimmer, a little tassel, or a little like thing to make it like pop starry. And it was just so good. It was just so good. I love this era so much. And then now we get into Eternal Sunshine. I'm only gonna talk about 2 music video looks here because I love those looks so much, and I thought the whole era was gonna be that, but she totally switched into Glinda mode. So Eternal Sunshine, I don't think it kicked off with this look. Well, whatever. When it first came out, when Eternal Sunshine first came out, she came out with this, like, again, still very gammy, still very playful. I thought it was so cute, but she, and it was like warm colors. But I think it just didn't work because, she's so pale now. Wearing these like warm colors and fun stuff, it looks odd. And then she also lost weight, so she's like even smaller. But this whole little tiny era was really cute. And then we got into the allegations with Ethan. So again, I don't know her, but I know the type of girls that do this. They feel like they always have to be dating someone, and again, they kind of mimic the person they're with at the time. So I don't know what was going on. Dalton had her dressing like this. They were married at this time, and now she starts dating Ethan, and then she came out with the red look. And again, I think that was still for the album, but I don't know. Getting homewrecker allegations and then popping out with blonde hair and red lipstick, I feel like she did that purposely. And then we had the Yes and, which kind of went back to her, what is it called? Her voice era, kind of. But then we get into my favorite era. Oh wait, I'm sorry. I'm going all over the place. Yeah, but we had the little red looks for a while when she was getting homewrecker allegations. I feel like this was not doing her any justice. And the red just looks so shocking because she's so pale and so blonde. And like she almost looks bald because the blonde is blending into her pale skin. Like I feel like she could have had some brown highlights in her hair or tanned a little. Or had her eyebrows darker. I don't know. Because I didn't like the red. I know she was trying to make a bold statement, but it should have been a paler red. I don't know what the fuck. It just didn't look good. It didn't look good. She looked sick. Like, and it's not me trying, again, she's claiming like she's healthier now. But girl, you can't sit here and act like you don't look thin as fuck. And like people actually genuinely get mad at her for being skinny. And well, we didn't know at the time, but Dalton obviously did something to her to make her make that album and to leave her to divorce him. So, and she probably did stuff too. We don't know. But people break up. She wasn't with him at the time, and she was with Ethan and something, or whoever. I don't know. We're assuming it's Ethan. Oh my god, I'm not even gonna bother showing you guys that one picture of her and Ethan, because that picture is cursed, and it was so bad. And yeah, so I started getting into her around that time because I listened to Positions and I was fucking obsessed with Positions, because that was like peak Black Iana, and that was peak Black Iana, and it got me through COVID. So when she came out with Eternal Sunshine, I was like, oh shit. And then there was like a drama. I was like, wait, what? I just got into Ariana. What the fuck? What's happening? Why? What? She's a bad person. Like, I was so confused. But again, like, girl, she sounds like she hates that man. So good for her that she found someone that loves her and doesn't do whatever he did to her. So her whole Eternal Sunshine Wicked run has been like the best album run, best movie rollout. It's like the best ever, like totally. So the Met Gala look, we have to discuss this. Y'all see this? I gotta zoom it in. Y'all see this? This is like the best, like, they're not a couple, but like best couple outfit ever. Cynthia, I love that they like play on her like softness, and then also like her like androgyny, like with her bald head and stuff, and it's just so cute and like sexy and fun. And like Ariana's look is so simple, and again, because she's paler now, this is more like in her color palette, so it just looks better, and she just looks amazing. And we get a couple looks of this, like with her in white dresses, and she literally looks like Bambi here. And I think this is she's still playing on like the 60s mod style, because even I forgot what this is for, but she's still kind of playing on that Audrey Hepburn 60s like mod style, but just in pastel colors and like minimal accessories. And that silhouette I feel like really suits her, because she's a gamine archetype, which just means you're short and have sharper bone structure. And then I love the entire Wicked press run outfits that her and Cynthia wear. And I love that they're always matching in the fabrics and the silhouettes. And again, it's still very Givenchy, Audrey Hepburn. Like, they're so good and like timeless and classy, and it just goes with like the prissy, like Glinda, like whimsical type look. And I want to talk about this mini era where she was wearing black. Wait, I feel like there was one more like this. Oh, here we go. She also had like a mini era where she was wearing all black, and these are even more chic. Wait, can you see? These looks are even more chic, and then this look was just full on cunt. Like, she had her whole coochie out. Like, oh my gosh, this is why dressing for your body is so important, because Ariana knows what works for her body and she sticks to it. Color palette, not sure about at that. I know, again, she was excited to do Glinda and she just wanted to go full out and do like the full blonde, but she should have done a golden blonde or a honey blonde. Like, she didn't have to go full out. And now she's learning, because her hair is so bleached and fried, she can only put it in a ponytail now, and she can only do a honey blonde now because her hair is growing in. And she's Italian, so that black curly hair, I can't even imagine how fried her hair is. She got straighten it. I don't know why she don't just wear wigs. Like, she's lucky her signature is a ponytail, because I'm wearing a wig. Like, I'm not frying my hair, you know. But yeah, let's get into how long is this video? I don't know, but I don't know if that was interesting at all, but I thought it was. And again, this is a fashion channel, kind of slowly turned to a drama channel, because I have something to say about the Blackpink drama. And it's not even drama, it's just like literally racism. But I'm gonna, if you want a video on that, I will talk about that. But yeah, so this is kind of like a fashion drama channel, and I needed to get that off my chest because I have been drooling over her looks for the entire Wicked era so much, and it has inspired me so much as a designer. And I love the 60s, I love that whole type of aesthetic, and I love gamine aesthetics, and I think we should recognize how good this fucking era was and how blessed we were, and the fucking music was good, and we just had a good ass time. And I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. Love you, bye.